There's nothing quite as wonderful and sometimes as painful as the love of a brother. Hi, I'm Pastor Richard Demsick, the missionary pastor of 923 Community, and I'm here for the Gospel Minute with my brother Doy. And today's Gospel is Luke 17, 1 through 10. In it, Jesus talks about forgiving your brother even if he sins against you again and again and again, which reminds me of my childhood where maybe not sinned against me, but some of my brothers hurt me again and again and again. And since it's my birthday today, I thought I'd ask Doy to share one of my favorite stories. I'm kind of masochistic, I guess, with why this is one of my favorite stories, but a story that shares a little bit of a window into my childhood.
So you probably are wondering how Richard's nose got crooked. It's actually been crooked many times, but just a different direction every time. There were 3 different points where Richard's nose got broken, and this is one of those points. So basically, Richard, Robert, and I were in Interlochen, Michigan, and where the family has our cabin. We're on the patio, and we've got this section of wrestling mat, and we're trying to figure out how to do a backflip. None of us had ever done a backflip before. So Richard's on one side, and I'm on the other, and Robert is in the center, just kind of trying to go through the motions. We're not doing it. Everyone knows we're not going to actually do this. We just want to know how it works, so we're kind of holding him as he is assisted to the process. Well, our oldest brother, John Peter, who, as you all know, is very excitable, sees us and thinks that we're trying to do backflips. And so he runs over and just knocks Robert out of the way and says, "Oh, I love doing backflips. I used to do backflips all the time." And so he gets down and starts getting that John Peter, psyching himself up. And I sort of just take a step back. And Richard sort of just sits here and goes, "Oh, backflips." And so John Peter, he does this sort of thing where he jumps straight up, curls his legs in, and then chickens out. And turns his body down and just sweep kicks this way. And I've never seen it I've only seen it happen in movies like this. But Richard takes a straight shot right to the face, spins around once, stands there with a dumb look in his face, and then falls straight down. Essentially like this. And that was it time number 1 or 2 that we broke your nose?
You know, at this point, I don't really remember most of these stories. I do remember the feeling of his foot against my face, but, you know...
It was an amazing kick. I mean, he at least Jean-Claude Van Damme that right to the face.
Well, it was an amazing fall I did, too. Really, give me credit for my unintended comical fall. So, yeah, that's how it goes sometimes with brothers, but on the other hand, going through those tough times also means that there's no one that I trust or am more grateful for than my brothers. And that's why it's so important that when we do have conflicts, whether they're accidental or intentional, we do everything we can to work them out together. Remember, God loves you, we love you. God bless, and have a great day.